Right, welcome back. Last time we managed to grab a couple provinces off of Chichen. Though it took quite a bit of maneuvering around in order to get to that. Oh well, at least it was over relatively quickly. As a side effect, Chichen is no longer a valid rival. Doesn't help that I took the capital as well as their third most developed province out of 4, so yeah, that tends to lower your capabilities. So I'm definitely probably the most powerful individual country here in the, well, in Mesoamerica in general. I can't think of any other countries that are this level of strength, at least not on their own. Most of them are over here. The ones that come closer are mostly over here. Still, I need to be careful in order to ensure that I don't do anything stupid. At the very least, it should be a lot easier to take down Chichen Itza in the future now that they're no longer allied with Chakun Putum, which was at least a bit of a force to be reckoned with. Well, the numbers are now more even, so there's at the very least that. Chakun Putum is also now pretty well protected, so I best ignore them for some time, until the situation changes for one reason or another. Perhaps I can take advantage of it, if I can. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to take the time to reduce my reliance on the clan so that I can weaken them without too many repercussions. I remember that. Because for the moment, I'm highly reliant on clan tribute and hosts. So I want to slowly shift to noble dues and levies. In order to do that, I need to give them support. Like arranging a strategic marriage. I guess I can disown an unpopular relative. Promoting the aristocrats faction also tends to be really good. Okay. For right now, let's try to get money out of the way. There we go. Taxation is now much easier and, well, is more effective and cheaper. So more of my diplomat points relegated to taxation will shift towards the nobles, away from the clans. Alright, time for the next idea. Here's your stability issues. So, undivided loyalty. A minion with many masters is no minion at all. A regular paycheck and a life of service, undistracted by courtly intrigues or a second job, does wonders for the loyalty, or at least acquiescence, of most people, and not least of all of those working in the government. Stability increase interval minus 10%. At the very least should help cause stability to start to rise again. Especially since it's pretty low at the moment. Probably due to poor relations with various groups. Okay, so promoting and supporting commerce should help the burghers be a little bit happier. Alright. Wow, okay, that's a lot of military investment into recruiting. Hey? Okay. Okay, anyway. Right, free policy. Right, that's just aggressive policing, which worsens my manpower recovery. Even for the moment, it might not be about I'll just leave it. So I managed to do another minor reform to make it even more difficult for the nobles to avoid taxation. Because again, I'm trying my best to wean myself off of the tribes. The less I rely on them, the easier it is for me to deal with them, because then making them angry with me has less of an impact on my own ability to run the country. Of course, they're still powerful, and I still need to avoid causing too much trouble to them. And eventually the same will be true of the nobles, but but over time, I'll be able to get the bureaucracy to be stronger, and that is the faction that is always on that side. Always. Of course, high corruption causes a lot of trouble, so I do need to be careful. Now that I look, I have not... Okay, that means one thing. I can't actually promote a faction, but I can't promote the bureaucrats, right? Yep. The bureaucrats are too weak for me to promote them as a faction. That's not good. Okay, that it does at least inform what I should do in the future. Metropolitans are weak enough so that I can probably buy off some loyalty with promoting their faction. They do kind of like me already, though, so... I don't want to raise local corruption, it's bad. Any changes I can do can be done at the start of next time. Anyway. Yeah, so there's also been plenty of investments, which is fine by me, especially since I don't actually need the money at the moment for anything. I'm currently just saving up just to have it. Sure, there's a degree of bloated coffers that can go on, but again, a portion of this gets invested back into the province anyway, so yeah. I rely mostly on tribal levies with very little noble levies. Tributes are so high, although it seems like I am starting to focus more on noble dues. In fact, that might actually be why it... I think I understand now why I'm spending more on the tributes provide... Yeah, if I max out on noble dues, then on the other hand, there's still a lot around. Okay, maybe I'm not correct on that. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the country together as I slowly centralize and prepare. Centralization is high enough to actually have an effect. It's slightly increasing my national unrest and it's reducing my max promoted cultures, although Yucatecan is currently my only culture at all, so it doesn't matter. It also slightly increases liberty and desire of subjects, for I have enough subjects. And national unrest plus 0.01. So, slight effect, although these two provinces are the only provinces with unrest. Yeah, and it's not that much of a trouble. It's unlikely enough that I don't think it will actually occur, a revolt. Anyway, and should it get really dangerous, I can just turn on aggressive policing for 10 years, and then turn back off. I also have plans for what to do after this truce expires. It involves invading Chichen Oh, so that's why I suddenly broke the alliance. We rivaled them. That knowledge can be useful later. Chakabotum has straight up ally with them. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, that's something I'm going to have to deal with later. This might be a good opportunity to take advantage of my own allies. Or, better put, bypass the fact that I'm allied to them. Anyway, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.